Isn't it strange how so many versions of you live in other people's minds? To some, you're the quiet one who never speaks. To others, you're the loud one who never stops talking. Some see you as distant and hard to know, while others think you're the most caring person they've met. But none of these versions are the real you. They're just pieces shaped by how people see the world, not by who you really are. Even the person you believe yourself to be only exists for yourself. One that lives only in your mind, built from your own memories, your worries, and your dreams. Perhaps who you are isn't meant to be defined, but discovered moment by moment in the way you choose to live. But you're not defined by the fragments others see or even the image you hold of yourself. You're the choices you make, the love you give, and the life you create. Maybe being undefinable is the most human thing of all.
What would you tell four guys in a garage that had a good batch of songs? What would you tell them to do today?
Go play live. Just play live. I don't understand the industry. I don't understand where music is headed. I don't really understand technology. I just know that when you walk into a club and you see a band that blows you away, you are going to follow that band. You're going to either buy their CD or you're going to find them online or you're going to see them the next time they come to play. You don't have to stand in line at the song contest on TV to become a fucking popular musician. Fuck product placement and fucking labels and A&R people and all that bullshit. It doesn't fucking matter. I swear to God. It doesn't matter. And if you back that up with the idea that just playing those great songs in your great live band is enough reward for you, then you're fucking set. But you gotta be badass.
The latest research in neuroscience says you can change your brain just by thinking. So then as you begin to think about a new possibility and your brain begins to fire in new sequences and new patterns and new combinations, and you begin to plan your behaviors, and you begin to review in your mind, mentally rehearse who you're going to be in your life, the mere action of mental rehearsal begins to install the neurological circuits in your brain. Now your brain is no longer a record of the past. Now it's in fact a map to the future. And over again, when people do this, it may take them months, but over and over again we've seen this. We've seen it enough times now to know that people reach a certain point with themselves where they feel so whole. They feel so satisfied with who they are. They feel so happy with themselves and their lives that they could care less if they have the disease.
If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that there is no career path that comes free of negativity. If you're being met with resistance, that probably means that you're doing something new. If you're experiencing turbulence or pressure, that probably means you're rising. And there might be times when you put your whole heart and soul into something and it is met with cynicism or skepticism. You cannot let that crush you. You have to let it fuel you.
If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There's no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want.
So having that backbone, and if you believe in yourself, like if you genuinely believe in yourself, you are 75% already there towards your goals. Like you will accomplish them. If you believe yourself, put in the work, it's done.
We live in a world where anyone has the right to say anything that they want about you at any time. But just please remember, you have the right to prove them wrong.
Creativity challenges perfection because creativity is experimental and it is disruptive. So as a creative person, you need to give yourself permission to show up imperfectly. You need to give yourself an overwhelming sense of permission to be imperfect. Go daydream, go plot, go scheme, go sit with your ideas, but then it's so important that you actually take action on your ideas. The only reason that we don't take action and execute our ideas is because we want to do things a specific way. We want to do things a perfect way. And when we start taking action and we realize that our skill set does not match our taste level in our head, well, then we psych ourselves out of actually creating in the first place. Go create imperfectly. It is so important that you make a mess of things. It's so important that you fail your way forward. The only way you're actually going to get better as an artist and more clear on how you want to show up as an artist is to create. You need to do things imperfectly. You need to make a mess of things. You need to fail your way forward. Now get going. Get going.
Think of embodying the version of you that maintains it, not the version of you that gets it. Because the version of you that gets it is in this state of not having it yet. You're there now. You are the version of you that gets it because you're already on this path. You're already there. So the more that you continue to try to embody the version of you that gets it, you're still in this place of disconnect where you don't quite have it yet and you're keeping yourself there. So embodying the version of yourself that maintains it, she already has it. She's already done all the things. She already knows all the mother answers. She feels worthy of it because she's done it. She has it. She's good. So how can you now embody the version of yourself who maintains it? What does she do on a daily basis to maintain that dream body, that career, that relationship? How does she maintain that energy in her life and begin to embody those characteristics, those actions, those things that she does and embodies on a daily basis to embody that persona, not the version who gets it, because you already are that. You already are the version that gets it. You're keeping yourself at this state of never quite maintaining it, never quite reaching it, because you're still in this state of trying to get it. So get yourself into the embodiment of who maintains it, who already has it, and who keeps it and scales it.
The next day, phone calls, and it's Miles. First question was, "You working with anybody?" I said, "No." So the next day I got to his house, and Tony Williams was there, the great drummer. Ron Carter, a great bass player, was there. George Coleman, great saxophonist, he was there. Miles played just a little bit, and then he threw his trumpet on the couch, and then he ran upstairs and kind of left the duties to Ron Carter to, have us go through a few tunes and play some things. I thought I was auditioning. And anyway, on the third day, Miles did come down and played a little bit more. And then he said, "Okay, next week we're going to meet at 1:30 at Columbia Recording Studios." And I said, "Miles, does that mean I'm in the band?"